face, but you wouldn't be looking for it. Yeah.
Yo, we back once again, another episode of Goldmine Mondays. I'm your host, Billy Slum. To my left, got my brother, my player partner, OG Wolf.
What's going on,
man? Brought him back out the abyss.
You're fine, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What's up with it?
Man, I don't know, man. We were talking before the camera started rolling, so I ain't know what we were gonna talk about today.
Me neither.
And we were talking about, man, bro was talking about his early recording. Shout out to Ghost Weights in the audience.
Yeah, man. Ghost Weights, man. That boy fire.
Hard body.
Boy.
Y'all look him up. That raw hip hop. Go check him out for real. For sure.
Yep.
He was talking about how he started, and we got talking about how we started.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thinking, man, I always had to be the one to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's keep this thing going. Let's get something going.
So say what you want to say though. You already had to be the one with.
Oh, put the file in y'all head.
Yeah. You know, he always, man, Billy Slum, you always been one who just stayed grinding. You know what I'm saying? Stayed with the consistency. You know what I'm saying? With me, I don't know. When I think about it, man, I think about, you know what I'm saying, not far as styles go, but personalities. You big boy on Andre.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. One of my reasons is even what you see today, what's going on in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
How all this stuff coming out about what goes on behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the show, The Diary, and the show that was called Behind the Music?
Yeah.
Bands always breaking up Unsung. That show called Unsung and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Unsung was kind of never really a happy episode.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I had that feeling in me back then, so I knew I had the talent. We all had the talent.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted it, but I didn't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
I would do it because I could, and I enjoyed doing it. But in hindsight, I look back on it, and I remember not wanting it as well. You see what I'm saying? Because it was something I knew about. It was just something that was in me that knew that it was something wrong with the music industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't want that. I didn't want to break up with my friend. You know what I'm saying? That I started with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though in your head you be like, we ain't gonna let that happen to us. We ain't gonna let money take that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. But I just seen it was the same story. They started out like this. They got that paper. They broke up. Motherfuckers on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Did that in the third month. This Joker OD. This, you know what I'm saying? This band member did that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This one, that did that in the third. You know, and I couldn't put it together, but I knew it was something wrong. And what we see today is what I was thinking back then. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one thing. Even when I was GHOP, I was the last one to sign the contract. Cause I was like, you know what I'm saying? I had just met the old guy. Mm-hmm. And Underland was my home team that I felt more comfortable with at that time. Even though I got to know GHOP, like I always saying, shout out to GHOP. But at that time when everything was just coming in, I was scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it. And with where I was at mentally back then, you know what I'm saying?
That part I can agree with.
And using drugs at the same time.
Yeah.
I still knew that shit, boy, if I got $1 million, boy.
You finna go Tony Montana on them.
Yeah, I'm finna lose my mind. Yeah. And I was scared of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I wanted some money and needed some money, I knew it wasn't good for me. You know what I'm saying? I still was smart enough to know that, man, I don't want that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just scared, you know what I'm saying, to this day. But at the end of the day, what I see now is how you can do it independently on your phone and just, you know what I'm saying? You can do it by yourself.
To me, it's just all about putting out what's in you, man.
Yeah.
That's always been the mission for me. Yeah. Just do what you feel, and if they fuck with it, great. If they don't, then all right. You know, but I get what you're saying. I feel like I always it's something that I couldn't keep inside of me. I can't explain it. It's like if somebody addicted, like Kobe was addicted to basketball,
right?
Whether he made it to the league or not,
right?
He was still gonna be Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Even
so
if
it had to come out if he was in the hood or prison, wherever he was gonna be Kobe.
I can dig that.
So that's how I feel. Not comparing myself to Kobe in no way, because I know people like that. But who I was written before I got here.
Right, exactly.
And I was always gonna be that, whether it's what people call local or underground or whatever that, I just had to do it. So it's something I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
But aside from that, man, you put me on. I want to touch on some. You put me on something new this earlier today. How do you feel about the music scene, man? How it's going back to just like we were talking about just now, doing what you feel. It ain't necessarily no certain wave right now. You know, you see, you sent me the clips.
Yeah, clips,
and the shit just sound fresh.
Yeah,
you
fresh.
Man. They ain't following no format. The Joey Badass. Battling, various MCs. You know what I mean? Just people just doing what they feel. It ain't about radio, or it's about getting back to the essence of why we do this. This shit.
The way I feel about it is I love it because what I said earlier was, you know what I'm saying, for like why I wasn't going as hard as much as you. It's more than that reason. What you just asked me is one of the reasons as well. You know what I'm saying? When music start changing and people start going with a certain type of music or a certain style, you know what I'm saying? You know how I do over time.
Yeah.
When you can't get with it, like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't get with it right now. So it's like over time when your ears are flooded with a certain style that's on the radio every day, our style of doing things may not cater to the ears of the youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I won't even say the youth. I mean to the people who ain't tapped in.
Yeah. So also I was thinking in my head, like, man, folk don't want to hear the way my style of rapping no more. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still got the same mentality you have. I got to get it out. You know what I'm saying? It may just take a little longer.
Yeah.
A lot longer sometimes, but I still have to get it out. I still write. I still jot. I still, you know what I'm saying? I still record. It just ain't to the magnitude as it used to be, you know, as I get older. But I don't want to use that as an excuse either, because I still have a passion for it.
Man, Snoop Dogg just dropped the album, man.
You're right. I still have a passion for it. I just came to the point. It's just me. But let me say this. It's with a lot of stuff, bro. Like I just, for me, I can't speak for nobody else. I had to push the reset button on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
that's life.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not on social media. I'm not on Facebook like I used to be, because, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna post some shit. I'm gonna post some stuff that, and I'll be like, man, why? Next day I'll be like, why I post it? But it be stuff people need to know. But also, there's something that I was thinking about on the way here too, was how, you know how the world is now, for like what you say can be used against you. Not only just to, you know, throw something back in your face, but something can get you killed. You understand what I'm saying? By what you say. And some things I say that I don't see it and post it, like, and I see people say certain things, it's like, these folk wind up dead, man. You know, you understand what I'm saying? But speaking their mind and speaking the truth. So it's like, that scared me, bro. And I backed away. You And it's even more reasons why I got off social media. But I always knew in my head that I'm gonna get back on there. But it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be so afraid no more. And it's gonna be also to sell something. You can make some money with.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be on there just to be on there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I want to make it make sense. Literally. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah. But my take on the music today, how everything is, how everybody's just rapping again. I love it because you hearing people different styles again.
Everything ain't sounding exactly the same.
Come on, man. It's amping me up, bro.
Come on, man.
That shit amping me up. You feel me?
Man, you sent me that. I listened to it.
Yeah. That's the clip, bro.
You motherfucker making me want to rap.
Then Pusha T done brought back Malice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Malice justified Pusha T. Them they damn near sound like twins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people, I was like,
it's refreshing.
I knew
man.
Pusha T was gonna bring it, but like when Malice came out, waiting on Malice. What Malice finna say? And Malice also went on one of those journeys that me and you went to. You know what I'm saying, in the past, which is good for the soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Find religion, you go through that stage, and then you, along the way, you filter out what to keep and what to throw away. Yeah. And then you start living your life again. It's still, you know, the refresh, the restart button.
Solid, man. Yeah, bro. Buddy snap, man.
Yeah, you both on snap, man. I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Locks just did on that platform when they do the freestyle.
Yeah, the Red Bull thing. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta pay us to say that.
I'm sorry. Hey, they give you wings.
I just play it, man. They did the Red Bull freestyle. That was dope. Super hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Method, Redman, and Raekwon did one. Yeah. And then you had Joey Bad and
it just seemed like I like it because it is, again, like you said, showing everybody versatility and everybody don't sound the same, and it's like refreshing, man. And it's mainly the elder statesmen of rap doing this shit, man. That's fine, and they still delivering on a high level after this long in the game. You know what I mean?
That dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it give me inspiration, man. Like, especially like, I don't want to say it like I said. It's crazy. It's like, it's just, for some reason, it seemed like they did the thing, right? With the trial or whatever, right? When all that don't went down, it seemed like when that happened, everybody started coming back out. Like our generation folk, like boom, 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 boom. Like I'm talking about it, like immediately. Smith and Wesson came back out with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, is it really gatekeepers? You see what I'm saying? And I like I said, I don't know, but I'm just telling you what I see. Like our generation niggas start coming back out immediately. Like I'm talking about, like they been just hibernating. Like finally, like somebody unlocked the jail ball, man.
I mean, that's
it's like somebody went in jail and somebody got out.
You slid that one in on me, bro. I don't even think about it like that.
I mean, and then shout out that boy Kendrick, man. And Drake too.
Yeah, I like both of them.
The thing about this is, like, I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, right? But people forget that when that shit first started, when this shit been started for years and years ago. They've been taking jabs at each other. If you go back and look at it and listen. But when it first started, like, okay, now they calling names. That back to back, coming back and forth every night. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Nigga, Drake went playing. You know what I'm saying? It was like a boxing. Like, Drake went playing either. You feel me?
People, they like to give that man a hard time, but he tough. Both of them tough.
Niggas on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, both of them tough.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, that's one thing. But it did some good for the culture because that's what's like when that happened. Now you see what folk want to show that they can rap now. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
Niggas hungry.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I want to get in there. I want to take a shot at somebody, but I ain't gonna do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I'm eat my popcorn, but at the end of the day, like, I can rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can rap. Like, we fire as fuck. Like, we up there, bro.
I fell out of love with it though, man.
Me too.
Yeah.
But it's making me love it again.
You're
it's
right.
A relationship.
That's the purpose of the conversation and making it.
It's a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fall back in love with it.
It's a relationship, man. And nigga, I want to do it, and I just want to have something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We studied the game. We've been going through this thing over and over and over, and we studied the game. But I also thank God that thank God. I ain't no problem, but thank God that we didn't get in at the time we really wanted to get in.
Yeah, boy, cause I was gonna say that, but I didn't say it, but you said it, so
elaborate.
We were wild, man.
Yeah.
You can't
super wild. We were too wild, bro.
Yeah, man, you can't turn. I mean, you see what happened now when you turn like young cats fresh out the hood, you turn them loose with a pocket full of money. You know what I mean? It's self-destruction.
Yeah, self-destruction. I seen
it. Nobody, if ain't nobody hadn't taught them.
I seen it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we wanted it. You know what I'm saying? But now that you look back and let's say we'll know at least a little somewhere to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no way I would have invested no money in nothing. I would just been spending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was talking on the way here. I was trying to figure out what to talk about because I know this is how we do stuff anyway. Even with it come down to making music. Yeah. We just got the chemistry for it. Like we just know what to do, and it's gonna flow anyway. But speaking about like not knowing what to talk about sometimes, like sometimes it comes from and not this specific situation, but sometimes not knowing what to talk about comes from not wanting to talk. And what I mean by that is how you see certain things as everybody start like backbiting one another, talking about each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that going on too. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Like that been going on in families and amongst friends, stuff like in the neighborhood. But you see a lot of it now in social media. Everybody talking about somebody in some straight form of fashion. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of bigging each other up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of lifting one another up. I think that's what we need to start doing. But I got to the point where I had started getting to the point where I ain't want to be around nobody, bro. Cause I ain't want to hear nobody talking about nobody. So where you was, I don't know. I've been kind of Michelle a little bit, man. But I got other shit going on. Where I'm at too. It's actually where I'm at. Yeah. And I don't like that because I got so much to say. God had put so much in me. God had put so much in you. Yeah. And it's something we got to say something. And that's what we doing this. That's what I'm talking about. So I got a download, bro. Okay. It was a download, but it was another YouTuber that I follow. Her name is please me later if I get your name wrong. I'm so sorry, but I follow her. Is it Tantanette Carter? I think it is. She's a spiritual. She talk about the Bible and how it relates to life and all of that. I followed her and she was saying, it's time for you to use your gifts. Okay. You go to these jobs every day and you work to build somebody else's dream. It's time for you to use those gifts that God gave you and make it start paying you. Right. You know what I mean? So, and that really
slapped me like a ton of bricks. Like,
Right.
I had been feeling like that. Like, man, it's just like every time I get to a situation kind of built up, something coming, knock it down. We get to a certain, point with the music, something coming, slap it down. Okay. So then, shout out to Cuzzo. It just happened organically with God will put people in your path that's on the same mission as you, on the same walk as you. Because everybody can't see the vision. You can't. One thing about it, you can never be mad at nobody who don't see your vision. Because the vision is yours and it's yours alone for a reason. God put that in you, not the people that may necessarily be around you. So they can't. You can't fault them for falling off the wagon because they can't see the vision.
Okay, I got you.
So we have to exercise a little grace.
Yeah.
Some things may, it may good punch you a little bit, but that's just life. That's what it is, man. But you can't fault nobody for not seeing the vision. But if God gave you that vision, He ain't gonna let you rest until you get it out, man. So that's like I said, I felt like a little rap.
Yeah.
Shout out to Good. He like, man, you need to do a rap album again. I like the R&B thing, and that's fun now. It's fun, and you realize you don't really fit in over there either. It just let me just do what I feel. So once I got the feeling, when I don't make music till I got something to say, whether it's R&B or rap. So if I ain't got nothing to say, I get quiet, I get low. But lately I've been having a whole lot to say.
Well,
even on this, so that's why, go ahead.
No, you good. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying, when she dropped that download on me, I'm like, you know what? It's a lot of stuff I started, and one thing come and knock it down, and I just be like, you know what? I get discouraged.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna just do X, Y, Z. I'm gonna work here. Nah, bro. God ain't gonna let you rest until you get it out.
You're right.
One way or the other. So it may cost you. It's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
In one way or another, it's gonna cost you. But
man, you said
we here, man.
You said something. You said something. What I was gonna touch on, you just hit it again. You were saying that every time that you get here, something knock you down. A wise man once said that when you get to the top of a mountain, it's the bottom of another one. So it ain't actually knocking you down. You see what I'm saying? And I just learned that recently.
I can dig it. I can dig
within this last week. So I say this. I ain't just saying that not being new, because I've been thinking the same way you just said until this week. Yeah. And I want to share that with you, saying it. So you actually ain't getting knocked down. You just don't reach the plateau to where you was at. You see what I'm saying? You don't reach the height of whatever that chapter was. That's height. So basically, God said, hey, don't look at it as you got knocked down. That top of that mountain is the bottom of another one. So keep climbing. Don't look at it as you got knocked down.
That's righteous. That's
you
righteous.
See what I'm saying? So when something happen like that, like when it seemed like in our head with getting knocked down, it's just you don't reach the peak of that mountain.
My mom always say you gotta trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process. You think about where we was at 5 years ago. 10 years ago. 15 years ago. 20 years ago. Man, we're in an awesome place.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming from where we came from.
For sure.
Doing the things that we did.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, hey, we ain't perfect.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But hey, man, we growing, bro.
Hey, he who was without sin cast the first stone.
Exactly. And then, you were saying like, hey, man, should I get knocked down? Should I just take a break out of rest? Right? Man, I've been resting so much that I realized that we ain't put here to rest. I had to rest for God to give me that download and say, man, I ain't put you here to rest. Even though I said I'll give you rest on this side, but let me give you that rest, bro. It ain't for you to rest on here. You know what I'm saying? You need to understand the assignment, bro. Your talent make room for you. You know what I'm saying? Your gift will make room for you. I put you here to do what you're supposed to do till you enter to the next dimension.
Yeah.
or come back home.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like,
So-
it goes back to him saying, back what I said earlier, he ain't gonna let you rest until you get.
Man, it don't
whatever
feel
put you
good
to do.
either, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
and you be trying to do this, trying to do it your way, and trying to do it the way, and only realize, man, it ain't even up to you.
Yeah.
Our life don't belong to us, man. You know what I'm saying? These things.
I posted on my story the other day, man. Same thing. It's just that's confirmation. I know you ain't on social media, but I posted on my story, man. One day you're gonna realize you was never in control.
In control.
All the shit you tried to do, one day you're gonna realize you were never in control.
Yeah, that's right, man.
And then one day you're gonna realize who was in control.
Yeah. So it's just like that tree out there, man. It don't do nothing but obey God. It be still. It got what they call. It's just like the body. We call it. They got limbs. We call arms and legs limbs, right? It stand up. When we stand up, we stand like a tree.
Yeah.
Especially when you do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then your fingers, they go like leaves.
Yeah.
Your hair is like you know what I'm saying? Like grass almost, you know what I'm saying? So we stand like a tree. They call it tree limb. We got limbs. They call the legs and the arms limbs, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, that tree just stand there, cause God say be still. And that's what the tree do. It be still, and it lift his arms up like this. And get what? If it ain't an evergreen tree, it loses its leaves in the wintertime, in the fall time, I meant to say, right? And throughout the fall, it start losing the leaves in the fall time. Throughout the winter, the leaves are gone. Get what that tree still doing. Praising God, even though it ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's an ill analogy.
Man, the tree.
I like it.
The tree
I like it.
springtime come from.
It's time for that rebirth.
Come on, man.
Yeah. For sure.
You right?
For sure. So the rebirth is coming is what I hear you saying.
Exactly, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's why I've been front of the camera, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight, man. And I thank you, and I thank South ENT because it's time again. It's spring. Just cause it's springtime for like the season go. Your springtime can be in the winter.
Yeah.
For life.
When it's your time to rebirth.
Your time. You know what I'm saying? I heard Steve Harvey say something like that. Like, and get what? Your springtime and summertime can be 15 years. It ain't got to be 4 months, 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But we must learn how to receive fall and winter. Like the tree. That motherfucker live hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, if not thousands.
Yeah.
Because it's obedient. It just stays still and pray God. And get what? That tree don't make itself grow. We don't make ourselves grow either. You see what I'm saying? We just grow, like you said, we ain't in control. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it, man.
So that's how I kind of look at it, man. I'm just trying to take life by the horn again. Because God hadn't given us a spirit of fear.
Take life by the horn.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, fear, man. Fear keeps us not moving, bro. But what are we afraid of?
Loss, pain, disappointments.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
You gonna have them anyway.
Anyway, bro. You see what I'm saying? So
why not go for what you fucking know?
That's what I'm saying. Like what we ain't got nothing to lose. Like, okay, I've been thinking in my head, bro. Okay, I'm finna go ahead and start a YouTube page. I'm finna start podcast. I'm finna start streaming. I'm finna start doing this. I'm finna start making shorts and making some money. And then I'm just sitting there looking at other motherfuckers do it, telling me to do it. You're right. And I still ain't did it. I look at the same shit the next day. Man, I'm finna get ready to do this. Yeah, what? Ain't nothing happening if I don't do it.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying? How I know I can't get 1,000 subscribers. If I don't do it, I ain't gonna know it.
Yeah.
So I got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So me and you had to come. I said, man, I want to be a part of the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yours. I just want to be a part of it.
We here, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I love it.
It's the rebirth.
So I had to get my ass up, put on some clothes, get in the car, put some gas in the car, and get on it on the highway and make it down here at a specific time to make this happen. Even though we it's filming, right? It ain't gonna get viewed today, right?
Yeah,
it's gonna get viewed on another Goldmine Monday.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this has to be done in order for that to, like, plant a seed.
Plant
You know
the
what I'm saying?
seeds in the ground, man.
Yeah, man,
Plant the
this
seeds
is a
in the
seed
ground.
we doing right now. And then they're going to birth into people being able to watch it when they give you.
Same
when
thing
you
I told him. Same thing I told him, man.
Yeah.
It's a. My mom always say trust the process.
Yeah.
She been saying that. You know, if I don't remember nothing else my mom ever taught me, she always say, "Son, you gotta trust the process."
My dad told me things always have a way of working this stuff out.
Yeah.
And when he said, I thought back, it always do.
Yeah.
You know, if you look back, every time you think you're in the tight.
Yeah, you get to the other side of it.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
And you get to the other side of it. Come on, man. Many times.
Every time.
Yeah, you're right. Every time.
time.
Every time I've been in some dire situations and you know, last minute God come scoop you, boy.
Every time.
Every time, man.
And then
that's how I know God is real.
Yeah, it don't dawn on you until he don't scoop you up already. You know what I'm saying? Then you think back like, damn, I was just worried about this, and then a lot of times the answer be right up under your nose, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta sit down and relax. Like I say, like the tree, be still. That's the reason he say, be still.
I'm in the still season, bro. I've been in the still season.
And I can see it on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see it on you. I pray God for it, because iron sharpen iron. You know what I'm saying? I believe you in your still season right now to help me. Not just me, other people that I don't even know who you know what I'm saying, who you here to help, but I can only speak for me. I see it on you, and I see, I don't know, it's a glow. It's just something.
Okay.
I know my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You speak different.
Yeah.
You walk different. You know what I'm saying? You got a different tone when you speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, we joke. We gonna joke all the time. We gonna laugh about some shit. We make some. I mean, we can look at it currently. You can say something and make it funny, right?
Yeah.
But lately, man, I've been like, damn, I don't even know if I need to come at him this way, cause he's just in this space, and I respect it. You see what I'm saying? For like just making a joke out of some shit, I think about the space you in, and I respect it so much. Sometimes I be like, nah, I'll wait, cause I that's you, period.
I'm still me, man.
I know. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give you some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say some funny shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. But what I'm saying is, rather than just do it, I think now before I do it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Cause I want you to stay in that space you in.
Hey, man, life is like grapefruit, man.
Yeah.
All things work together for the good.
Man, my cousin got to say, I said, man, what you doing? He said, man, sent her piece of pineapple, trying to find something sweeter than fruit. It's just some bullshit he be saying, but it was that funny. But that's what we do a lot of time, man. We be trying to find something sweeter than sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Life is sweet, man.
It's sweet, but we be looking for something sweeter, and it ain't even sweeter. It don't get no sweeter. Where you at is where you supposed to be. That's the sweetest it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we end up fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You looking for something that you ain't. You know, you supposed to. Bro, except where you at.
I'm in the Zen space, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I don't know. You know how Neo started like freezing time and just like a lot of shit going on around me, man. But I'm just
Musa, like it's like you embracing it too. In a way, is it? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like embracing where you at. Yeah. So that's another thing. Like what I was saying earlier, like accept the season you in. If you win one time, accept it. Like I tell people sometimes, like, okay, let's say you're not an evergreen tree. I'm gonna go back to the tree again. And that tree you know good and time well, it's that tree in your front yard now since you was a kid, right? You don't grew up, you don't became a teenager, you might be there in your 20s, I don't know. You know that these leaves gonna fall out of the tree. Let's say the leaves didn't fall off the tree, right? It's a beautiful tree too. Don't get me wrong, it's a very beautiful tree. This tree is so beautiful when the leaves do come back, and in the summertime, right? Let's say, shit, out of 20 years, this year, the leaves didn't fall off the tree in the fall, and they still on there in the winter. It's cold and everything. You recognize the seasons. Well, it definitely will fall. It definitely cold. It's cold. Why the fuck are these leaves on this tree? And this tree is a beautiful tree. But is the tree still beautiful when it ain't doing what it's supposed to do? If them leaves stayed on that tree in the fall, in the winter, you know darn well them leaves supposed to fail. But something ain't right. Even though it's a beautiful tree.
Certain things supposed to happen.
Man, something ain't right about this tree. That shit gonna scare you. Beautiful as that tree is. Cause you can't wait till them leaves start coming back in the spring, but this time, the leaves didn't fall in the fall. They still on it, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So, get what, man? It got to rain sometime. You know what I'm saying? For you to appreciate the sun. So it's like, man, when them leaves fall out of that tree, man, just accept it and embrace it. Just accept it and embrace it because it's supposed to happen at that time, at that season. If you embrace it, you'll feel a lot better instead of trying to keep the leaves on the tree. It don't supposed to be on there. You know what I'm saying? The tree gonna be ugly, bro. If that tree so beautiful, it's beautiful in the springtime and summertime, but that bitch gonna be ugly as hell. It don't leaves don't fall in the fall. You gonna be scared. You gonna be wondering what the fuck going on. You ain't gonna look at that tree the same. So the thing about it, you just got like I heard Cicely Tyson say when she was young, in an interview she had. God bless her. God bless the dead.
Bless her soul, yeah.
Yeah. She said when she was young, she always, when it stormed, she loved the storm. She would always go on the front porch and look at it. And she didn't understand why till she got older. And then she said I could be quoting it wrong, but it's gonna be right when I see it. But she basically came to the conclusion that you have to embrace the storm. You know what I'm saying? Because after the storm, man, there'll always be a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And then it's a certain animal, like they say the cows run from the storm. And I forgot what other herd of animals that, I want to say buffalo or something like that. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but they run towards the storm. When they see the storm coming, they run towards it. The cows run away from it. And it's better to go ahead and just face the storm head on and go ahead and run toward the storm, because as the storm comes,
going through, it's passing you.
You get through it quicker.
Yeah.
And that's another way of embracing the storm. But when you run from the storm, but you're gonna stay in that motherfucker longer than you supposed to. Cause it going with you.
I can dig it, man. We churching today, man. This is a download. This is a download episode.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. This is another thing I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm fishing water with it, and I want to do it. I don't want to keep holding stuff to myself. What God give me to give people. So, and I know they download. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get these downloads out no book. The book is on the foundation. You know what I'm saying? But downloads, man, all you got in the phone tell the story, nature tell the story.
Yeah, man.
Everything the phone do, we were doing it before the phone. That's how we were able to put it in the phone.
Preach on, man. You know, preach on.
So we the Bluetooth.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? God, you know, that's the real Bluetooth.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
Lyrical telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You said something to me last night, man. I gotta salute you on camera for this, man. You make me feel like you're like, man, hey, man, don't be pull up on some folks that are happy to see you.
Yeah.
That was solid, man. I said, you know what, all right, I can dig it, man. I can dig it, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's amazing, man, when you have to surround yourself, and you have the choice to do that. You know what I'm saying? Surround yourself with people who are happy to see you, because the haters are always gonna be.
Yeah.
And they're needed. And I've got to the point where I embrace it now. I'm happy when people hate on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't know why, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people don't have a reason why. And you shared it with me, and I'm gonna salute you. Your spirit irritates other people's spirit. It ain't nothing you did.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But once you realize that these are the people that you don't, these are the people I try to avoid.
Yeah.
Because I've realized that I've done them to you. Instead of questioning myself, going home like, man, what the hell I did that person? Then you find yourself overcompensating when you get around these people to try to show them that, man, I'm cool, bro, I'm cool. And they still don't like you, right?
And then you can do, if a person don't rock with you,
you wasting energy.
Yeah, ain't no amount of energy you can give them that's gonna make them.
You're draining yourself, right? So the best way to handle that is, man, I don't want to be around it. I'm not gonna be around that person.
Yeah.
If I can help it. Now I may have to be around that person for a specific situation. Like, it could be a person you work with. If you gotta go to work, you gotta go to work. You gotta be around that person. You know what I'm saying? But for like, I'm at home chilling, and I say, oh yeah, I'm finna head over here, man. I'm bored. Knowing the person, I'm not gonna go with them.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
I want to go well, but people gonna be happy to see me, and I'm gonna be happy to see them.
Yeah.
And that energy.
Yeah, energy
gonna
is
show,
everything, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Energy is everything.
South ENT. When you know what I'm saying, spoke about these guys, without me even being around them, bro, I said, I want to go there. I want to get around them guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I am around them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Pull it on up with that, man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something about,
be late.
It's something about when you speak about certain people, you know what I'm saying? When you felt the energy of them guys, and you shared it with me, and I know you ain't telling me no bull. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
cause
I know you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So get what? Well, I want to be around them too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that we man. So
yeah, man, you can feel when people don't necessarily vibe with you.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah. See, the mouth can say anything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what you call.
And people can lie. Get irritated when when they know that you caught onto their spirit. Yeah.
I had to realize that can't nobody lie to me. Even if they lie, you still didn't lie to me.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Big facts.
But that power, bro.
Big fact.
But you can't lie to me.
Big
I don't care
fact.
what you say.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Ned? You didn't lie to me.
Yeah.
You didn't lie to me. Your voice said a lie.
Yeah.
But you didn't lie to me. Your energy and your body language and all that didn't lie to me. You see what I'm saying? So I really ain't got to ask you what's wrong. Well, I might want to ask you what's wrong so I can know if I did something to offend you and didn't mean to, so I can correct it, so I can say I'm sorry. But other than that, if I ask you what's wrong, you say nah. Okay. You think you lied to me? You know what I'm saying? Something is wrong. If I smoke cigarettes and then my throat gets scratchy and I get a sore throat and stuff like that, then I go to the doctor, right? The doctor asked me, do you smoke? I smoke cigarette now, but the doctor asked me, do you smoke? And I say no, right? It's only one or two things that cause your throat to do what he see, smoking or something else, right? If I tell the doctor no, he gonna give you the medicine to treat the other thing, right? I'm gonna have an allergic reaction. It ain't gonna fix the problem, cause I lied. But if I tell him the truth, he could have went on and gave me the medicine to treat.
Fixed it.
Fix what? Cause I smoke. Oh, you smoke, so you need to get this prescription. That's what be wrong with a lot of people too. Yeah. People always lying about what's wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, I get it if you feel the need not to tell the person that can't fix it anyway. You know what I'm saying? People just want to ask you to be nosy. But when it come down to
the one who can fix it.
Yeah, you need to tell the truth to that person. And that go for relationships. You know what I'm saying? Friendships, marriages. You know what I'm saying? People on the job, like your real life.
Yeah.
The people that you gotta tell the truth sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to tell the truth. So it can be fixed. There's a lot of people walking around here with chips on their shoulder about some shit that somebody else said. And they ain't went to you yet. You know what I'm saying? The person don't say some wrong shit. They don't say something, you know what I'm saying, in the play, you know, in the family or the caliber they're supposed to be said, but they said it wrong. It was one word through it all. You know what I'm saying? And now I dare that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I dare him. And then you know, you don't like this person because of what this person said, that person said, that you been cool with, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And get what? This person over here wondering what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Why he don't like me no more? This person thinking I ain't did nothing, not knowing that it caught what this person said. And instead of addressing the person and say, hey man, this person said it, man, they're true. You would rather just sit back and not like the person based on what that person said. And that ain't fair to that person. You know what I'm saying? We have to go, like if somebody say something, like let's say I say, man, Sunset over there said it, man. But he said what I said, but I worded it wrong. It can be one word. Instead of you asking that person,
you'd rather be your own.
Man, hey man, what kind of you said?
Them narratives is something else, man.
People around here, man, they don't tell you, man, the world can be so much better, bro, if you could just confront the situation or the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without, you know, if they get offended, they get offended, but hey, it's okay for you to do that to keep your peace. You know what I'm saying? But we sometimes we rather keep to ourselves and just like, I can't believe that person said it. Right? They ain't even say it like that though. But you'll never know if you don't go ask them. What makes us afraid to ask the person what they said? Is it true? You know what I'm saying? Bump that person, man. Don't kill, cause you came to me with that. Okay, when y'all were talking about that, what you said. You know what I'm saying? Nah, in some cases, that person probably really didn't say nothing crazy, but they still came to you with that mess. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to straighten, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you need to tell that person that. I'm guilty of it. But get what, as I get older, man, I'm not with it no more, bro. Like, you can't come talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit, bro, might want to talk to Slum about that. You know what I'm saying? And if I bring it to you, I'm prepared to go ahead and let you know in front of that person too. You know what I'm saying? It just solve a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of living life wasting time, energy, and space. You know what I'm saying?
So I pull you back out so we can do this.
That's right.
It's back to using your gifts.
Yeah.
And just have a real conversation. It ain't necessarily about having no guests or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom and my sister though for being my prior guests for helping me get this thing.
Shout out to them. I love
popping.
Yeah, I love those interviews, by the way.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
We're trying to
shout out Big Step
up our audio.
Yeah.
But you know, getting things right, and again, shout out to the whole South ENT for helping us getting this popping, man. And you know,
praises.
Man,
Thank y'all.
It's time.
Thank God.
It's time just to have a real conversation, not necessarily about no guests. I like to incorporate music and everything.
Oh yeah, cause that's what we do.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
But even just real conversation, a lot of our conversations, I turn them into songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, conversation rules the nation, is what they say.
Yeah.
So I mean, even when we get downloads, just in regular conversation, just regular wolf slum talk. A lot of them conversations turn into songs.
Yeah, I can dig that.
And people, you know, however many people listen to it and enjoy it or whatever, you know.
Well, I enjoy this more than music right now.
I can dig it.
Well, you know what? Let me take that back. Let's say I were to do a song right now, I'd enjoy it too. Yeah. But this is something that, this is something I know I need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether if I have my own podcast or just be interviewed or just talk like we talking now. You know what I'm saying? I don't call this an interview. You know what I'm saying? We talk. No.
You know I'm saying? It ain't about,
like you said,
I don't consider you no guest.
Right, exactly, yeah. Exactly.
No, we just turn the camera on and start talking like we normally would.
We literally had nothing to talk about. Yeah. But we know each other so much to the point where we knew we didn't have to prepare for it. We knew it was going to go somewhere. We just had to start. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's life. Just start. Once you start, you learn along the way. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take one step at a time. In order to write a word, you got to write a letter. A letter. In order to write a word, you got to write a letter. You know what I'm saying? So, you just got to start somewhere. And today, I want to thank you, Sloan.
Yeah, man, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying, for inviting me. I want to thank South ENT for having me here today. I want to thank Ghost Waits for dropping that dope verse we heard before.
Dropping the heater.
Before we started this podcast. And I'm talking like we're finna end. I don't know, but
I mean, we've been talking for a minute. Yeah, so, I'm always just say, hey, Black Sheep Hot.
Yeah.
Now on all platforms. It's BLAQ.
Yeah.
Space SHEEP. It's my latest contribution to the musical atmosphere. It's hip hop this time. You know, I spin the block on the R&B for all the people who may only have been introduced to me for R&B music. That's still one of my passions too. So we're gonna get back to that. But this is hip hop for I guess all of my day one supporters, I would say.
Yeah. Dope album, man. Black Sheep, man. My last album is called The Phoenix. It's on all the what you call it,
all the DSPs.
Yeah, all everything, man. Yeah. So OG Wolf, The Phoenix, you'll see a black background with the gold bird, Phoenix bird on it with a ring around it. That's me. And then it's another album, man. I think people sleeping on. It's our last Underland album. Me, Billy Slum, 6'4" Candy Panic Gang, called Electric Roses. It's on all the platforms as well. So look that up and you spell Underland, UNDALAND.
Everybody I would call us the Underlanders.
In the name of
I understand why.
Me too.
I understand why.
Me too.
And it's because bruh took it and made it his own. He spelled it his own way and put it on CDs and started putting it out everywhere.
Well, even so when you presented, you came up with the name.
Yeah.
And we liked it. Man, we loved Outkast and Goodem Up, so we had to come up with something that at that time that kind of sounded like that. And man, that was a perfect Underland. And it fit us. We would call it a triangle first. It was just me. It was me, him, and Super K. Shout out Super K.
Super K.
Yeah. So one of the best freestyles ever from Macon, Georgia. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So Underland, UNDALAND.
Electric Roses.
Electric Roses is the name of the album. We got Big Rube on now, who is actually from Dungeon Family that starts the intro. That's doing the poetry on all the Outkast album and the Goodem Up album, all the Dungeon Family and stuff like that. And I'm ready for that Goodem Up album too, man. They doing a farewell album.
Shout out to the
fans. I pray that they just bring it back to the South like they did the first two. You know, you can't capture that, but you know, we need that hood. You know what I'm saying? Cause Killer Mike didn't play what they had.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about with good them up, but when I say
Yeah,
Killer Mike didn't play with
music,
the ass, he didn't
yeah.
play with nobody in the
Yeah.
world. Like
Ain't
he
spare
showed
nobody.
that, but we still can do that Dungeon Family thing
Mhm.
the way we always used to do it.
Yeah.
And get
still
3
be
Grammys.
hard. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And by the way, Killer Mike, if you look at man, that song, the album made me cry a few times. Love it.
So,
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Word up.
Goldmine Mondays. I ain't, bro, he gonna come on here, he gonna talk. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be back, man. We gonna be like Wicked and Beehive. Oh, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man. I think I ain't gonna say that, man. Pew, pew, pew. Man. I love y'all.
It's Goldmine Mondays. I'm Billy Small, OG Wolf. We gone.
Yo.
Got a gold mine right in your face, but you wouldn't even looking for it.